Hi, I'm Ellie May, and this is Inspired to Write.
You know, if you're an avid reader, you get really, really into your characters and you get really, really into the world that you're reading about. Sometimes you read a novel that is just so gripping that you immerse yourself in it, and you feel almost bereft when the story's over, and you find yourself thinking about the characters and wondering how they're getting on and if they're okay, and basically hoping that there'll be a sequel so that you can get back into that world again. Um, Being an author means that you create that world in the first place, and it's really nice because you kind of have there's a period of time when you're creating that world and you're writing those characters where you're the only person who knows them and nobody else does, and I know it sort of borders on having imaginary friends really as an adult, but it's really nice. It's nice to completely immerse yourself in a world, and actually it doesn't have to end in the same way that it ends for the reader when the novel's over, because you can always revisit it. You're immersed in it much longer because it's a longer process to write it than it is to read it, and you can always revisit. You know those characters really, really well. You can imagine what might happen. Continuing to think about them may well lead to writing a sequel. But yeah, I think that's probably the best thing, is creating that world, and especially if you have characters that you really, really like and that are really likeable, it's really nice to be able to go back and revisit them in your mind and sort of imagine how they're getting on. And yeah, that for me is the best thing I think about being an author, is being able to create that world and really fully immerse yourself in it.